Welcome back. Now, one of our favorite segments right here on Wake Up Nigeria is parenting. And someone who has been helping us over the past 4 weeks address something in fact, every parent has anxiety about this part. Teaching math to our kids. Mathematics can be tough on our kids and even more tough on parents, especially when, they have busy schedules and have actually probably delegated this responsibility to the schools. It's great to have Mr. Samuel Olaoluwa Fadare back with us this morning.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So you are the math teacher that every parent needs at this point. Exams are starting this week, yes?
Definitely.
Have they started?
Some schools have started.
They've started?
Like mine.
Okay, so do you put the math exam first or last? on the timetable? And why?
Okay, thank you. Actually, we put it on a Monday.
Okay.
And the reason is that once, our mathematics consists of numeracy and quantitative.
Okay.
So we want our pupils to prepare over the weekend. So most likely it's always on Mondays.
Okay.
So that they will have the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, to prepare for it.
You're a teacher, and teachers have expectations of parents as well.
Definitely.
So what do you expect the parents to do over the weekend before that math exam starts?
Absolutely. For instance, we as teachers, we have done our own revision. We have tried our best in school. So we also want a follow-up from parents. We don't just want parents to neglect them and say, oh, you are going to school, you don't need your support. They also need support from the home front as well. So we always encourage parents as well to revise with the pupils. Because if you leave them alone, they might not be able to revise by themselves. But they need a push. So we always encourage parents as well, irrespective of their level in mathematics, that they can still assist their students, their wards to revise as well.
Okay, so now, revision for the average parent now is different from the revision that would happen in school.
Definitely.
This is from an honest parent who knows that as soon as they open that exercise book, you act all confident in front of your kids like you actually know what they wrote on that book. But to be honest, you really don't know. But you go back a few pages and see what the teacher has marked. Oh, this one was correct, this one, and then you try to piece together what the teacher was, teaching. Helping kids to revise, hopefully it's not confusing the kids more. Because the parents have a way of trying to enforce the way they learned maths on their kids.
Absolutely. I've had 1 or 2 issues concerning that, where a parent will tell me that, oh, my kid said this is not the way they were taught in school. Why are you using another method? Okay. But we always tell our pupils that mathematics is a subject that has so many methods. Okay. It's just like you going to a market. There are so many routes you can get to the market. So we always encourage them that it's not just the method you learned in school. That is the only method to know that particular subject or topic in maths. That there are also different methods, because sometimes the parent will say, oh, my kid said this is not the method, that they are wrong. And actually, in the real sense, when we look at it, sometimes they are right. So we always encourage our kids that, no, always listen to your parent as well. They also have a knowledge in mathematics. And if 1 or 2 parents have issues, they usually contact us that, oh, I'm stuck here, please, can you enlighten me more, so that I'll be able to explain to my kid as well. So that's what we'll do.
So I know that different schools have different policies of parents interacting with teachers.
Definitely.
Because, there are sometimes that, arguments might break out, some discussions that the school would rather handle than, giving teachers access to parents and parents access to teachers. But how exactly are you supposed to respond if, as a parent, you notice your child is not doing well in math? Every time coming back with poor grades, poor scores, and you yourself as a parent, you're trying to guide the child, but it's still not working. What do you expect the parent to do?
First of all, I expect a one-on-one conversation with the teacher.
Okay.
Rather than just going to the school management first, you need to have a conversation with the teacher. Oh, this is my pupil or my child's level in mathematics. What can you do as a teacher to assist? Okay. Even before then, the teacher should have, start a conversation with the parent that, oh, this is your child's level in mathematics. This is what I expect from the home front as well. But if the parent discover that in time, they can also communicate with the teacher. But if nothing is forthcoming after so many conversations, then they can go to the school management as well. It might be a problem with the methodology of the teacher. It might be a fear factor from the pupils themselves. There are so many factors that can, lead to failure in mathematics. But the first thing is that have a conversation with the teacher.
Okay.
Let them know that, oh, the method you are using to teach, my child is not really getting it. What can you do to assist more? Okay. If it's creating an extra class for your child, if it's changing the methodology, if it's just motivation, there are so many methods by which children can learn mathematics. But the most important thing is that everyone needs motivation.
Yeah.
You need to, as a teacher, you need to encourage your pupils that they can do it. Even celebrate small wins. Okay. If a child actually got 2/5, I know it's not a good score, but at least try to encourage them that you can do more. Instead of most math teachers, sometimes they're always like, you don't know it. Let us change the narrative that, oh, they can do it. You're actually making progress. It's a steady progress. So that's what I want teachers
I know there's not really much time, but I wanted to touch on fear.
Okay.
Fear, and instilling fear in kids. Some parents put so much fear in their kids that they can't even perform anymore. I know we'll probably have to take this conversation online. Use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC and tag us on that conversation. Parents instilling fear in these kids that, they should not fail. Is that helping the kids or not? Now, I have to say thank you so much for coming to talk to us.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Samuel Olaoluwa Fadere, the math teacher we never knew we needed. Thank you for a great month of November.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
At this point, I know that there's some parents who have probably jotted down some notes here. May God just help us on this journey of parenting. We are going to be taking this conversation further online, and we'll be taking a break. Stay with us.